Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Rare Dollar Finds. Today, I have a coin that looks ordinary at first glance. But when you actually stop and look at the details, you may realize that this is not just another random quarter. Take a close look at this coin. It is a 2000 Virginia state quarter, and this particular quarter has a very interesting story behind it. But here is the big question. Could a 2000 Virginia quarter like this actually be worth more than 25 cents? And more importantly, what should you look for before spending one? Stay with me until the end of this video because I'm going to show you exactly which details can make a common-looking quarter much more interesting to collectors. And if you have a 2000 Virginia quarter sitting somewhere in your change jar, drawer, or old coin collection, you may want to grab it and check it while watching this video. Let's get started. First, what coin are we looking at? The coin shown here is a 2000 Virginia state quarter. The Virginia quarter was part of the famous 50 state quarters program issued by the United States Mint. The reverse of the coin features ships associated with the founding of Jamestown. You can clearly see the ships on the coin, along with the words Jamestown 1607 to 2007. You can also see Virginia at the top and the year 2000 at the bottom. There is also the word quadricentennial. That word is important because the design commemorates the upcoming 400th anniversary of Jamestown. And this is one of the reasons why the Virginia quarter is such an interesting piece of American history. But now comes the part that every coin hunter wants to know. How much is it worth? Don't make this mistake. Before we talk about value, there is something extremely important to understand. Just because a coin is old does not automatically mean it is rare. And just because someone online claims that a particular quarter is worth thousands of dollars does not mean every example is worth thousands. This is one of the biggest mistakes new coin collectors make. A 2000 Virginia quarter in ordinary circulated condition can simply be worth its face value. 25 cents. Yes, just 25 cents. But that doesn't mean you should immediately spend it, because collectors look for something else. They look for condition, mint mark, varieties, and errors. And that is where things get interesting. Look at the condition. The first thing I would check is the overall condition of the coin. Look at the surface. Are there lots of scratches? Is the design worn down? Are the letters weak? Are there dents around the edge? Or does the coin still have sharp details and a bright original appearance? A heavily circulated quarter usually won't bring a huge premium, but a coin that has been preserved extremely well can be much more interesting to collectors. This is why you should never judge a coin only by its date. The condition can make a major difference. And here is a simple tip. Don't clean the coin. If you find an old or potentially valuable coin, avoid polishing it, rubbing it with chemicals, or trying to make it shiny. Cleaning can damage the original surface and may actually reduce collector appeal. So if you find something interesting, handle it carefully. Now check the mint mark. The next thing you should look for is the mint mark. The 2000 Virginia quarter was produced at different United States mint facilities. Depending on the example, you may see a P for Philadelphia or a D for Denver. There are also special collector versions produced at the San Francisco Mint, which can carry an S mint mark. So turn your attention to the obverse of the coin. Look around the area near the date. Find the small letter. That tiny letter can tell you where the coin was produced. And this is exactly why coin collectors don't just look at the big numbers. Sometimes, the smallest detail can be the most important detail. But here is where things get really interesting. Now let's talk about errors. This is the part that gets coin hunters excited. A normal 2000 Virginia quarter is not automatically a rare coin. However, genuine mint errors can sometimes make a coin much more collectible. For example, collectors may look for unusual characteristics such as off-center strikes, striking problems, missing design elements, major die problems, or unusual doubling. But there is a very important warning here. Not every unusual-looking coin is a valuable mint error. Damage that happens after the coin leaves the mint is extremely common. A quarter can be scratched, bent, hit, corroded, or damaged by machines. Those things can make a coin look strange, but they don't automatically make it rare. A genuine mint error is something different. That is why serious collectors carefully examine the coin before putting a big value on it. Now look at the ships. Let's take another look at the reverse of this Virginia quarter. You can see the ships across the center. These ships represent the historic voyage associated with the establishment of Jamestown. The design includes 3 ships: Susan Constant, Godspeed, and Discovery, and the words Jamestown 1607 to 2007. This is one of the most recognizable designs from the early State Quarters series. The coin was released in 2000, but the design points toward the 400th anniversary of Jamestown in 2007. So you're not just looking at a piece of pocket change, you're also looking at a small piece of American history. So, is this particular coin rare? Now let's come back to the coin shown in the photograph. From the image alone, I would not call this a confirmed rare error coin. The coin appears to have noticeable wear and surface condition issues. So I would not tell you that this particular example is automatically worth hundreds or thousands of dollars. That would be misleading. Instead, the smart thing is to inspect it carefully. Check the mint mark. Check the date. Check the edge. Look for major abnormalities and compare the coin with a normal 2000 Virginia quarter. If you discover something genuinely unusual, then you can take the next step and have the coin examined by an experienced numismatist or professional grading service. That is the safest way to determine whether an unusual coin is actually collectible. Here's the biggest lesson. And this is what I want everyone watching to remember. You do not need to be a professional coin dealer to start searching for valuable coins. You just need to slow down. Instead of automatically spending every quarter you receive, look at it. Check the date. Check the mint mark. Look for unusual features. And learn the designs of the different state quarters. Because millions of people have handled these coins without ever looking closely at them. And that is exactly why coin hunting can be so much fun. You never know what you're going to find. A quick challenge for you. Now I want to give everyone watching a challenge. Go check your change. Look for a 2000 Virginia quarter. When you find one, check the mint mark. Then look closely at the reverse. Check the ships, check the lettering, check the date. And most importantly, look for anything that appears genuinely different from a normal example. If you find something unusual, take a clear photo of both sides of the coin. You can even use your phone's camera to zoom in. And don't forget to compare it with a normal Virginia quarter. Comment below. And now I want to hear from you. Have you ever found a 2000 Virginia quarter? Do you have a P mint mark, D mint mark, or S mint mark? And have you ever found a state quarter with a strange looking error? Tell me in the comments. I read the comments and they also give us ideas for future coin videos. So if you have a coin that you think might be rare, don't just throw it away. Take a picture, check the details, and keep learning. Final value reminder. Before we finish, let's make one thing very clear. A regular circulated 2000 Virginia quarter is generally not a guaranteed jackpot coin. Its normal value can simply be its face value of 25 cents. But coins in exceptional condition, special collector versions, or coins with legitimate mint errors can have additional collector value. The key word is legitimate. Don't believe every viral claim that says a normal quarter is worth $5,000, $10,000, or more. Always verify the coin. Look for real evidence. And when necessary, get professional authentication. That's how smart coin collectors operate. Ending? Keep them watching. So the next time someone tells you that a quarter is just pocket change, remember this video. Because sometimes the story behind the coin is worth learning about. And sometimes the tiny details can make all the difference. The 2000 Virginia quarter is a perfect example. It connects everyday American pocket change with the history of Jamestown and the early days of the 50 state quarters program. And who knows? Maybe the next interesting coin isn't sitting in a museum. Maybe it's sitting in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to Rare Dollar Finds, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next coin hunt. And before you leave, check your quarters, because you never know what you might find. Thanks for watching Rare Dollar Finds. Keep searching, keep learning, and I'll see you in the next coin video.